1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here tonight. It's great seeing you again. We have a lot of exciting stuff to show you. And I'm really excited to see that the walls are literally packed, I think, with people. So thanks for coming tonight. It's great. Before I start with all the good stuff, I would like to take a moment to fill you in on what's been going on over the past couple of weeks. Because as you can imagine, the run-up to a bunq update is really hectic, it's frantic. People are running around, working day and night, giving their all, giving 120% to make sure that we have a great event and we have a great product and we have a great app to show you tonight. Now, unfortunately, some idiot decided to launch a DDoS attack to us about 2 weeks ago. And this meant that teams at bunq that were already working very hard had to step up even further to make sure that we're all safe and that the app and bunq functions as smoothly as ever. So before we start, I would like to take a second. By the way, the last people who left this morning was 6:22 a.m., so that's how hard they've been working off. So I would like to take a second and tell you guys, my dear fellow bunqers, that I'm very, very proud of you, and I'm grateful of all the hard work and the dedication and commitment you've shown to our valued bunq users. And I'm honored to stand beside you in this great adventure we're in. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Your enthusiasm really makes it worthwhile. Before I start telling you about all the exciting stuff we're going to show you, I think it's easy to forget that even in between bunq updates, we have a lot of cool stuff going on. So I would like to pick some highlights over the past, I think, 8 weeks, because the previous bunq update was just short ago, to tell you about this evening, because they were highlights in my personal experience. Now, one of the things that bunq is very famous for is the possibility to create dedicated bank accounts for whatever purpose you want. You can have a dedicated bank account for your day-to-day expenses, you can have one for your groceries, you can have one for your roommates, you can have one for your savings, you can have one for whatever reason you can come up with. And so when we launched bunq cards, we did something that's still unrivaled today. That's the possibility to link your bunq card to any of your dedicated bank accounts at any time you want. So for instance, when you're standing in the supermarket line for the groceries and you want to switch to your grocery account, you can do that at the flip of a switch. Now we know this is something that you really appreciate as well. We can see from all the feedback we've been getting that you really, really value this unique feature we have. And so we have been thinking a lot on how we can improve this even further and how we can take this to the next level. And so after a lot of thinking, some weeks ago, we came up with this brilliant idea, which is to link one bunq card to 2 bank accounts at the same time. And we launched it, and we called it Dual Pin, and it has been truly amazing. And so tonight, I would like to take a second to show you how that actually works, because this was in between 2 bunq updates. We've never been able to show you before. Give me a second to grab my phone. There we go. Let's see if it's connected to the screen. Yes, there we are. Now, as you can see, I have 3 bank accounts, one for my daily expenses, one for parties, one for house expenses. And I'm going to connect one of my cards to 2 bank accounts at the same time. To do that, that's super easy. All you need to do is tap on cards on the bottom row. There we go. And you can see I have a family and friends card there. And you tap on it. You can see it's currently linked to the house expense account. And I want to link it to the party account as well. All I need to do is tap on secondary account. There we go. And then activate secondary account. Choose the party account. Choose a PIN that's different from the other PIN, obviously. Otherwise, it won't work. So let's choose 4455, 4455. For extra safety and security, we're going to use our unique hand recognition. There it is. And it's linked to 2 accounts now. Now, to show you what this will look like in real life, I'm going to need an extra pair of hands. So please welcome Mr. Painter Parello. Welcome, welcome. How handsome you look tonight with that shirt on. It's really nice. So, for the people who might know Parello, he's one of our valued coders. He's really great in what he does, but he's also very artistic because he paints, hence the name. Yes, yes. And so some weeks ago when one of my friends told me, hey, Ali, you've been living in your apartment for 9 years now. The walls are all still white. You nearly have no furniture. Yes, you've been in my apartment, you know. You know, maybe it's time to start doing something in your house. So I asked Parello for some help, and he came over, and sure enough, he painted one of my walls into a very nice artistic fashion, much like his shirt. So thank you, Parello, for that. And tonight, I'm going to pay him his dues. Now, we agreed on a set price, which was very affordable. I think it was €1. Yes, so there we go. Now I'm going to use this card that I just changed with 2 bank accounts linked to it at the same time, and I'm going to pay from my house expenses account. So if you could please enter €1 in the payment terminal. There we go. Yes. Now I'm going to choose PIN code 1122 that is linked to house expenses. Here we go. The payment terminal does the processing, and let's see if it works. Always exciting. Payment terminal, payment terminal. There it is, house expenses. Now, Parello is a mysterious man. He's a mysterious man because not only does he code, not only does he paint walls, but also at night he becomes Party Parello. Yes. Yes. And after this bunq update, we have a small get-together in the next room with some live music and some beer. Be sure to be there. It's going to be great. And Parello organized this party. So if you like it, thank him. Now, to pay for this party, we agreed on a set price. Again. Yes. How much was it again? I think it was €1. Okay. I'm going to pay with this same card that I just used a second ago, but now I'm going to use my other PIN code so that it gets deducted from the party account. Could you please enter the €1? Here we go again. So now I enter 4455. Let's see if it works. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Amazing, right? We love this feature so much, and the people who are using it are so enthusiastic about it that it marks a highlight in bunq history because we decided to file a patent for it. So let's see how it goes. Thank you, Parello. Thank you. Now, as you know, at bunq, we really value your input. We really value your feedback. We always love it when you share your ideas, knowledge, and experiences on together.bunq.com. We're always reading along. We're trying to understand what makes you tick, how we can make your life easier, how we can make bunq better. And every now and then, just to understand you even better, we invite one of our bunq users to come on over to our headquarters in Amsterdam to have a one-on-one and to truly understand somebody's deepest desires and wishes so we can make bunq even better. Now, the other day, we invited a bunq user, his name is Thomas, to come over at bunq and help us to gain some insights. Little did we know that Thomas had to come over all the way from Brussels, Belgium, which is a different country, and it took him 3 hours each way just to help us out. So tonight, I would really like to profoundly thank Thomas for helping us out. Thank you, Thomas. I think it's really special to have such dedicated users, and I think it's also very interesting to find out what made him tick. I mean, why would anyone spend 6 hours just to help us out? That's why I asked Sloetjes, who's running around here behind the scenes somewhere, to conduct a Skype video interview with him, just to find out what he has to say. Let's have a look.
Okay, my name is Thomas Ladage. I'm living in Brussels, in Belgium. I like bunq, I like new discoveries. That is also why I like to help out. I mean, just being part of the community, to give input to the development of apps. Everyone has a different point of view, and so the collection of all makes it possible for bunq to bring something new and something new exciting. That is for me the most important thing, and that is why I'm happy to be with bunq.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Thomas. I think you're an inspiration to us all. I want to thank you. I want to thank all the bunq users for their very valuable input, because that's what bunq Update 6 is all about. We have been listening to all your feedback to make bunq better, and it's so nice. If you have any feedback you want to share with us, if you have great ideas, if you have some information to share, or if you have a great experience that you would like to let us know about, please go to together.bunq.com and share your story. So with the previous bunq update, we launched bunq Premium, and with bunq Premium comes 3 cards, 2 MasterCards and 1 Maestro card. Now, your feedback told us, hey, we want to have the freedom to choose our own mix of cards. Maybe we want to have 3 MasterCards. Maybe we want to have 3 Maestro cards. Maybe we want to have some other cool mix of cards. And so tonight, I'm very excited to tell you that we've been working on it. And tonight, we're going to make that possible. And we call it Wildcards. Now, the cool thing about Wildcards is that you can choose whatever combination of cards you want, but you can also adjust it afterwards. So as life changes, you can adjust your combination of cards, and it'll be included in the bunq Premium membership. So let's say that you, like me, are really tired of this Dutch weather, full of rain and hail and cold and rain and rain and rain and rain. And you're dreaming of an extended holiday to, for instance, Hawaii. Now, it might make sense to switch your Maestro card for a MasterCard, and that's possible with Wildcard, and it's super easy. Let me show you how it works. I'm going to grab my phone. There we go. All you need to do is go to your card overview by tapping cards on the bottom row. There we go. You tap on, for instance, this Maestro card. Scroll all the way down to switch or replace. Then you tap on switch to MasterCard, proceed. Still beautiful, that card. Hawaii. Yes. I don't even know if we can use exclamation marks on the card. I don't know. Exciting. Let me choose a PIN code, an easy one, 1122, so don't do this at home. Now you can see that all the monthly fees are included in bunq Premium. You just have a one-time fee of €9 for us to produce the card and make sure it gets to your home safely. You tap on Get Your Card. There we go. And it's processing. And the card is on its way. Now, as you can see, the card comes deactivated by default. This is for your safety, so that when you actually get the card in your hand, you can activate it, and with us, activation is immediate, and you can start using the card right away. I really like this flexibility of Wildcards, because I think it fits well with the dynamic of our typical bunq user. I mean, your life changes, and with Wildcards, your set of cards changes with you. So that's Wildcards. One of the amazing features at bunq, I think, one of the features that we launched from the beginning and many, many people really value is group accounts. With group accounts, you can set up bank accounts that you share with your friends, with your partners, with your roommates, with your business partners, with whomever else you can think of. I think the other day one of my friends said her entire soccer team is all connected into one big bunq group account. And every now and then, as you use group accounts, you come into a situation where you need to have a formalized legal group account. For instance, when you want to do legally things like getting a mortgage or other legally things that might need these accounts. So I'm very excited, because it was very difficult to make, actually, to announce this evening that we are launching group accounts with a formal legal status, and we call them bunq joint accounts. Now, traditionally speaking, to open a joint account, you had to go to all kinds of trouble. You had to go and visit a bank branch. You had to go fill in a lot of paperwork. And a lot of times, the number of people you could have a joint account with was limited to just 2 persons. And that might impose problems with certain modern couples.
Waarom houdt de gezamenlijke rekening op bij 2?
Bij bunq regel je direct een groepsrekening met zoveel mensen als je wilt. bunq, Bank of the Free.
Yeah. Yes, that video always does the trick. I don't know why. I don't know why. So at bunq, you can open a joint account wherever you are, whenever you want, and with whomever you want. We don't impose any limits, and the process is super easy and super smooth. To show you how it works, I'm going to need some people to open a joint account with. Now, ever since Parallel gained me the pleasure of painting one of my walls, a special wall between him and I has been emerging, right? Right. And the other day, yes, and the other day, we decided to take our relationship to the next level and to take a joint account together. Yes. In our moment of joy and happiness, we discussed this during lunch with Rose, and she said she would do nothing rather than join into a 3-way joint bank account with Parallel and me. So let me show you how it's going to work. Please connect your phones to the screen. And I'm going to connect mine too. There we are. Now, all you need to do to open a joint account at bunq is tap on Add a new bank account for you or for groups on the bottom row here. There we go. Then add a group bank account. Let's think of a, yeah, okay. Thank you, Porello. Modern Family, it is. Pick a photo. Hey, the picture just happened to be there. Such a coincidence. Such a coincidence. You tap next. Let me invite Rose and Parello. There we are. Now, all you need to do to make this group account a fully legal joint account is tap on Type here and choose Joint Account. Tap on Create, and that's it. I just created the joint account. Now, as you can see, the joint account is pending approval from Parello and Rose. So, dear lady and gentlemen, if you could go to the invitation and honor me by saying yes. Exciting. There we are. We just created the joint account. Isn't this amazing? Yes. Yes, really nice. Now, just in that split second there, Parello, Rose, and I had a telepathic conversation, and we decided that a joint account is not for us. This 3-way thing is too much. We would rather continue as good friends. And so we've decided to close down the bank account, the joint bank account again. Now, traditionally speaking, again, this would mean a branch visit, a whole lot of hassle, a lot of time, a lot of paperwork, etc., etc., etc. But not at bunq. Let me show you how it works. All you need to do is you tap on the bank account, Modern Family in this case. You tap on Settings. You tap on Close, Proceed, Continue, And that's it. We're back to being friends. There we go. We're really happy with joint accounts because we think that all those couples out there that have been procrastinating getting that joint account because they don't want to visit the branch, or all other people who have been limited by the imposed limits of the current old-fashioned traditional system, please get a joint account and have fun and enjoy it. Now, we have been blessed with a lot of super enthusiastic users, bunq users who really love bunq and would do nothing rather than invite their families, friends, colleagues to join in bunq as well. Now, they asked us, you asked us, to somehow think of a system to combine all these bunq premium memberships into one big bunq pack. So guess what we're announcing tonight? Bunq pack. Yes. Bunq pack lets you join 4 full bunq premium memberships or 3 full bunq premium memberships and a business account for just $19.99. And we think this is going to be absolutely great for all those enthusiastic bunq users who love to get their partner or partners aboard, who love to get their friends aboard, who love to get their children aboard, who love to get their roommates aboard. Basically, we figure that if you like bunq and you have friends, bunq pack is going to be for you. Yes. And now that we have become friends again, dear Porello and Rose, let's all join into one big bunq pack. Let me grab my phone. There we go. Are all the phones connected? Yes, they are. Cool. All you need to do to set up a bunq pack is go into your profile by tapping in the top right corner. There we go. Tap on my membership. And then you can see I'm a bunq premium user now. And you tap on Get Bunq Pack. Really get it? That's it. I'm in bunq pack now. But of course, a pack is as great as its members, so let's invite Porello and Rose. Rose first, who is a person, obviously. There we go. Invite, and then invite Porello as well. Porello. Oops. Typos. Invite Porello. That's it. You can see they both received an invitation. If you could go to the invitation so we can see what it looks like and maybe accept. Is your phone disconnected? If you're on Wi-Fi, by the way, please help us out by getting off the Wi-Fi because it's kind of, otherwise it doesn't work well. Anyway, this is bunq pack. And I have 1 slot left, so I'm going to do Porello a favor because I know how hard it is to run a business. And I'm going to add your business account as well. So I tap on business. You have an amazing creative name. There we go. Invite Porello and Co. And that's it. And we're all into one big bunq pack together. Enjoy. Now that the evening is drawing to a close, I would like to surprise you with one final feature. Now, how this feature came to be, how this feature came to light is kind of special. So that's why I want to share with you how it all came to be. Some time ago, Jelle Driver and I were having an interview about all the amazing things going on at bunq and about the great future that lies ahead and about all the wonderful things we've been doing and about all the excitement. And then during this talk, a random moment, an idea emerged. Let's have a look.
Het lijkt mij briljant als andere podcasters, maar ook vloggers, et cetera, op die manier gewoon een link kunnen maken. En dat mensen kunnen zeggen, joh, voor €1 per maand, bij wijze van spreken, of voor 5 of 10 of wat het ze maar waard is, steunen wij dit wat deze gast of vrouw doet. En op die manier krijg je een soort doorlopende donaties. Het lijkt mij briljant.
Lijkt me een fantastisch idee. Laten we dit afspreken. Als jij voor mij 100 bloggers of vloggers of podcastmensen bijeen weet te verzamelen die dit gaan gebruiken, bouw ik het binnen 2 weken voor je.
50?
100.
Oké, ik ga mijn best doen.
Oké, deal.
Goeie.
Thank you, Jelle, for sharing this amazing idea with us. Thank you so much. Thank you for upholding your end of the bargain, because you went to together.bunq.com and shared your idea. And soon enough, I think it was just 2 days, you got the 100 votes. And so tonight, I'm super excited and proud to tell you, we upheld our end of the bargain as well. Because tonight, we are launching a super easy way for you to raise money through your own webpage. And we call it bunq.me. We think bunq.me is going to be absolutely great for anyone with a creative idea and who needs to raise money for it. So if you're a blogger, if you're a vlogger, if you're an artist, if you do whatever else requires money that you need to raise, bunq.me is for you. But you can do so much more. If you are a person who likes to buy collective gifts for birthdays, for marriages, for whatever else, you can use bunq.me. If you want to do something really cool together, I saw a new Tesla is coming out and it's looking gorgeous, you can raise funds for it with bunq.me. Tonight, we're going to show you how it works by supporting a very noble cause. As we all know, artists lead a difficult life, and we have come to know a very creative, very good artist tonight, and I happen to know he's been working on a masterpiece. Yes, yes. Yes, and the masterpiece is nearly done, as you can see. He's just short a little paint, and he wants to raise some money to make it happen. So Porello, if you could please come forward. There you go, let me grab my phone. Actually, I'll grab my phone in a second. There we go. Now, all you need to do is, to set up a bunq.me page, is go to your profile picture in the top right corner. There we go. And you can see a button there, Activate bunq.me. Please tap it. Make it special. Think of the web page name under which you want to be reachable. Be creative. Be creative. Okay, wow. Sometimes simple things are the best, I guess. Tap on Create, and that's it. As of now, this web page is globally reachable, and Porello can raise money, but Porello is creative. So let's personalize your page. Tap on Personalize Page. Maybe pick a photo. And add a text as a description. Yes, of course. And that's it. He just created his very own webpage on bunq.me, and he can raise money right away. Isn't that amazing? Now, to show you that this actually works, I'm going to grab my phone now. Here we go. And if the Wi-Fi allows me, I'm going to go to Safari and type in bunq.me/Porello. There you go. And the web page is there. Now let's think of an amount to transfer. This is a recurring thing with these amounts. So I guess we're going to go for 1 again. Now you can see you can pay super easily, super securely, and super conveniently with bunq. Or you can use Ideal, which is a Dutch payment system, or you can use Sofort, which is a German payment system, or any other payment system we're going to support. Now obviously I'm going to choose bunq. There we go. Open bunq. And approve this €1 transfer. And something amazing is going to happen. Let me confirm the thing. There we go. And he gets the money immediately. That's the amazing thing with bunq, that the money is in your account immediately, so Porello can head out right now, go out there. Yes, of course, of course. We're always waiting for the Smarty Pants, thank you. Now we can buy even more paint. We think bunq is going to be absolutely amazing. That's why we're going to make it available for all our bunq Premium, all our bunq Business, and all our bunq Free users. So go on and start raising money for whatever fantastic idea you have. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for being here. Go out there, invite all your friends into one big bunq pack. Let's bunq together. Thank you. Good night.